I slapped an obnoxious kid across the face because he shot my cat. I regret nothing when he collapses on his SS and starts crying. Airsoft rifles, and such often so naturally he was fascinated with it. I explained that I don't use it to shoot even though I do have pellets, came with the gun, never use them, and that I only keep it around for cosplay reasons. I told him he couldn't shoot it because it was still a semi-dangerous piece of equipment. He threw a full-on tantrum at the ripe age of 11, screaming and crying, yelling and hitting poop, to which after 5 whole minutes of this I relented. I told him that he could shoot a few as long as he aimed at a big tree in the garden. And only under my supervision. He agrees. I set up the gun. Now, I have 5 cats. One of them is a 12-year-old senior cat who spends his days lying around the garden under patches of sun. He's not slow per se, but he definitely isn't what he used to be. I take the kid out and direct him to the tree. He fires and all's good. My senior cat is lounging close by behind the kid, sleeping away and not bothering anyone. The kid turns to me and asks for some water, to which I say sure, don't fire, I'll be back. As I'm filling up the glass for him, I hear a loud yowl, like a really loud pained yowl. I immediately dash outside and see the little cunt pointing the BB gun at my senior cat, who's lying there essentially screeching in agony. He'd shot my cat, and the absolute smug smirk on his face made me absolutely lose it. I stormed up to him and slapped him right across the face whilst simultaneously screaming at him. The waste of space had the gall, the audacity, to collapse on his ass and start crying and hiccuping. I scooped my cat up and cradled him, choosing and petting him as I called my mom, and explained the situation, to which she came rushing back home, probably broke a couple of red lights, and took the cat to the vet. He's fine, the pellet didn't perforate into him or damage any organs, just got wedged halfway in the skin, painful and costly nonetheless, whilst it landed on me to take the crying kid back home. Nonetheless, there's a reason my best friend is my best friend. He absolutely lost it on the kid, who thought his big brother was gonna comfort him and tell him he didn't do jack poop.